Chosen vessels, what's the deal? I got something to talk about, and it's real. Look, whatever state of mind you guys are in, I want to tell you that there's an opposite state of mind. Like, whatever feeling you're feeling, whatever thoughts you're having, whatever state you're in, there's an opposite state. So, whether if you guys get upset, whether you guys get angry, mad, sad, depressed, there's an opposite state. All you have to do is you have to get yourself to that state. And how do you get to that state of mind? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and we about to get into that today. And don't be afraid to put in the comments below. Throw that GCV in the comments below. All right? Look, when you are in a state of mind, angry, depressed, upset, whatever, whenever something is going on to make you feel that way, you have to sit and think about how that all happens. What happens to make you feel upset, angry? What happens to make you feel these unwanted negative feelings? How do they switch you from feeling at peace to feeling anxious, upset, tired, angry? Okay. There are opposite states of being and that you could switch into and tap into. All you have to do is just be aware of it. All right. When you're upset and you're frustrated and you're angry, all you have to do is be aware of the state of mind that's not upset, frustrated, and angry. All you have to do is tell yourself, look, I'm going to let go of all this frustration and this anger because it's not worth holding on to. All right. We want to hold on to it. And sometimes when we get angry and frustrated, we don't let it go. So if we don't let it go and we hold on to it, you're not going to be able to tap into that opposite state. So in order to tap into the opposite state of what you're feeling, whatever it is, the feeling that you want to feel, you have to tap into that state and you have to let go of the previous state. Okay. You have to let go of those things that are behind. You have to move forward. So what we're going to do is when things try to bother us, when things get on our nerves, when things frustrate us, whatever the opposite feeling of that is, that's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to go to. If we feel lack, we're not going to focus on those feelings of lack, because focusing on feelings of lack are only going to bring more opportunities to have lack in and not have enough of what you need. So what we're going to do, instead of focusing on lack, we're going to focus on wealth. See yourself getting money instead of a bill coming in the mail. Visualize a check coming in the mail. There are videos about people who said they didn't have like but $2 in their name, and they kept saying that I am rich, I am prosperous, I am successful, and then sooner or later it manifested. All you have to do is say and state and feel the idea and the reality and the life that you want to manifest. Okay, you have to state it, you have to think it, and you have to feel it. Because as long as you hold on to those other states of being, you're not going to be able to tap into that other state of being. You can't serve two masters. That's what that means. You can't serve two masters. You can't have one thought and then one feeling, or one thought and then one thought and be trying to manifest the other. You can't be thinking poverty and try to manifest riches. So whatever poverty state of mind you're in, you're going to have to get yourself out of that state of mind. You have to sit and think, what is making me think these thoughts of poverty? What is making me feel like I'm poor when I'm supposed to be rich, when God tells me that I'm rich, when I'm supposed to have riches in heaven? If I have riches in heaven, then I can't be poor in this real life, because I have riches in heaven. There has to be riches for me on earth as well. Okay. All I have to do is just tap in. All I have to do is become aware. So once you become aware that you have riches in heaven, once you become aware that God didn't put you here to be poor, once you become aware that you could do just like everybody else and create the life that you want and have riches and have wealth and have nice homes and stuff like that, you have to find out what's holding you back. What is keeping me in this mindset of lack? What's keeping me in this mindset of poverty? Whatever thought, it has to be something that you're thinking. It has to be some program that came along the line that made you feel like, okay, we're poor. Okay, I'll never have enough. Okay, my money's running out. It's like you have to literally catch yourself, right? When you think about money, when you talk about money, the thoughts you're thinking and the things you're speaking and what you're feeling isn't lining up with you wanting to win the lottery. The thing you're thinking and what you're feeling, it's not lining up with you wanting to create the life that you want. So basically what you have to do is you have to find thoughts. You have to think thoughts that put you in alignment with what you want. You can't be thinking, I don't have enough, or you can't be thinking I'm not going to get enough, or you can't be thinking I'm broke and then go try to play lottery or go try to do some business venture that's going to get rich, because it's not going to work. You can't sit there and think that, hey, I'm poor, and then try to get rich. It's not going to work. Whatever you're thinking, that's what you're going to attract. If you're thinking you're poor and then you do something about it, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But the people who think that and then they don't do anything about it and they just stay stuck in that mindset and stay stuck in that way of life, those are the people who are going to remain poor and going to remain in poverty. Same thing with everything else. If you want to be healthy and you have the idea of sickness somewhere along the line, you have to check how you feel about sickness. What are you thinking about being sick? What are you thinking about your health? If you're sitting here entertaining thoughts of sickness and thoughts that you can get sick, you will get sick. Instead of entertaining thoughts of health, people will want to think the opposite, but want the opposite result. You can't want to be healthy and then sit here and think thoughts of sickness and think thoughts of your body breaking down, and then think that your body parts aren't going to work, and then think that your certain body parts aren't going to work how you want them to. That's not going to get you into a healthy state of mind. It's not going to get you into a healthy state of being. You have to speak these things into existence, and you have to think these things as though you have to think as though it is. Okay, you have to think as if it's already happened. If you want health, you have to think as if you're already healthy. All right, you can't think the opposite. If you want to be healthy, you can't think unhealthy thoughts. All right, you can't take unhealthy actions. All right, you can't want health and then do things that are total opposite of health. You can't want to be rich and then do things that are total opposite of getting you to riches. Okay, not managing your funds right, not learning things, not investing in yourself, stuff like that. Whatever you want for your life, you have to be in alignment. All right, you can't want to not be sick, like I said, and then think thoughts of like that are going to endanger your health. Like, you can't be entertaining what these shows say, what the news says about flus and all this other stuff. You can't be entertaining that, because you're opening your mind up to the idea of being sick. It's like, if you want to be well, you have to open your mind up to the idea of being well. All right, whether you want health, whether you want wealth, whether you want prosperity, whether you want to be happy. Like, you can't try to be happy and then be entertaining negative thoughts and entertaining negative people. You're not going to be happy that way. If you want to be happy, you have to let go of what is taking away your happiness. You have to find out, when you go to be happy, what's stopping me from being happy? Is it something that I'm thinking? Is it some entertainment that I've been watching? Is it like, what is stopping my happiness? What is coming into my mind and stopping me from being happy? What is causing me to be depressed? Is it certain things that you're doing? Is it certain things that you're doing to yourself? Is it something that's draining your energy? Is it something that you're giving your life force to, that you have no business giving your life force to, that's making you happy for a few seconds and then afterwards you're depressed? Because there are things out there that you could watch that you'll be happy for a little bit watching it, and then afterwards you'll be sad, you'll be depressed, and your energy will be drained. So it's all about it's all about how you do it and what you do. Like, what are you doing? It's something that you're doing that's making you upset. It's something that you're doing that's making you depressed. And when you stop doing whatever that is, once you sit there and assess the situation, like, what am I telling myself? What am I thinking? Is it something that it could possibly be something that you're thinking when you wake up in the morning? You could be telling yourself that, oh, you're this, or oh, you're that. Like, it should be something that you tell yourself that makes you feel that way. But what you have to do is find out what it is that you said to yourself that's bringing you down, that's eating at your spirit. You can't tell yourself negative things. You can't have a negative self identity. You can't believe negative things about yourself and then expect you to be happy. All right. You can't expect the good things to happen to you when you don't think you're worthy of it. You have to hop into the opposite state of being, and you have to hop into the state of being where you feel that you're worthy of it, so that you can attract the things that you want. You can't get certain opportunities if you think you're not worthy of it. You can't get $1 million if you don't think you're worthy and deserving of it. Everything is going to happen and change for you once you change your mind. If you turn your mind around, you're going to turn your life around. Once you start thinking better thoughts about your life, once you start thinking better thoughts about your finances and your health and your wealth and wellness and all this stuff, things are going to change, but it all starts in your mind. So if you want to change your life, you're going to have to change your mind. You're going to have to change the way you think about your health. You're going to have to change the way you think about your finances, and it's all for the better. So whatever is negative that's happening in your life, if you think positive about it, you are changing and switching your mind to the opposite mental state of being. So you have to change your mind to the opposite state. When you're not feeling happy, when you're not feeling good, there is an opposite state that you could hop into to where you don't have to keep feeling bad. You don't have to keep feeling negative. You don't have to keep feeling sad. It's a choice. It's up to you. All right. It's just most people are stubborn and they think they know everything. And when you try to tell them this, that, hey, you could change how you feel, hey, you could improve your state of being, they don't really want to hear what you have to say a lot of the times, because they really don't care. It's like they're stuck. I've been there. It's like they're stuck on something that's not making them feel good. They're stuck on something that's making them not feel well, and they don't want to do anything to take themselves away from that. They don't want to do anything to change that. So it's like when you try to tell these people that there's something that they could do to fix it, some people are receptive to it, some people aren't. So basically, like I said, if there's something that you want to change, if there's a mental state that you're in that you would like to change, you want a more positive mental state, all you have to do is switch your mind over to the opposite of it, because there's the opposite reality to where if you're sad, there's the opposite reality to where you feel happy, and vice versa for every other situation and state of being. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned to the rest of my videos. I have a lot more content coming and a lot more positive content coming for you guys. So hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button, because we got more videos coming for you. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.